Hello, my name's Emily Clarke. I'm one of the physiotherapists with the Bath NASS group. Throughout the lockdown period, I've been doing some regular Zoom sessions with the Bath group, just incorporating exercise and particularly stretches that I thought would be very beneficial for them. They seem to really enjoy it, so I thought I would share with you what would be a typical session, and just hopefully you will find that beneficial. I obviously know the Bath group really well. I've health screened them and I know their past medical history, so I'm confident they're able to do the exercises very well. I might not have met you before, so just if you're worried at all, just watch the video through first, just so you know what you're in for. And if you have any concerns, please have a chat to your health professional and just check that you're safe to do the exercises. There is a little bit of a cardiovascular component at the beginning, just to get your heart and lungs working. Then we're going to do mostly exercises in standing. They do require some balance, so you can adapt them and hold on to something to enable you to do the exercises. Make sure it's something sturdy that's not going to move. And just leave out any ones that you're not sure about. You can always return to them or work up to those exercises as well. I'm doing a series of videos, so I have some separate chair-based exercises for your neck and your trunks that you can use perhaps after this exercise session, just to act as a bit of a wind down as well, or you can use it separately. Okay, we're going to get going with a warm-up, so find a bit of space and do have something that you can hold on to if you need to, and just marching your feet. Hopefully you can see my feet. Yes. Okay, so I am doing this in one take, so apologies if there's any noise in the background, any kids wandering in. Hopefully it'll go according to plan. So try and get those knees a little bit higher, relax your shoulders, swing your arms. Just add in a little tuck through your tummy muscles to support your posture, and relax your neck muscles. Try and feel like your head is nice and light and lifting up to the ceiling. Okay, go a little bit higher with those knees now. Again, hold on if you need to. And then touching opposite hand to knee in front, just to warm up those hips and knees. If you want to go a little bit up a level, you can bring your opposite elbow to knee across your body. But think of twisting through those shoulders, so you're rotating through your spine. And then let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it back to marching. Right, I want you to think about really pushing down through your feet as you march, trying to get a nice bit of impact through the floor. Try and get those knees straight. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to do some heel dips. So just bending that supporting leg, or one supporting leg, and then touching the other heel on the floor. You should be able to see that, yeah? Okay, just going up and down, bending and straightening that supporting leg. Go lower if you can. Good. Warming up those knees. Good. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to do some toe taps to the side, one and then the other. So bend that supporting leg, stretch out the other one, tap those toes to the side, bring it together, then opposite side. Good. So one and then the other. Go at the pace that you're happy with. Go faster if you want to. If I'm too slow, that's fine. Or take it down a level and go a little bit slower if that's easy for you. But try to feel that your lungs are working a little bit and your heart's pumping a little bit faster. Okay, let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing, bend those knees, but tap your toes behind you, okay? So stay nice and low, and alternating your legs Straighten that back leg, tapping the toes on the floor behind you. Use those tummy muscles to support your posture. And yeah, work at the pace that gets you a little bit out of breath without bringing you out in a full sweat. So we're just working at kind of moderate level of exercise intensity. Okay, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together and up you come. Good, shake those legs out. Hopefully you're feeling your thighs are a little bit warmer now and the blood is flowing a little bit. It's quite important to just warm up those muscles before you stretch them. Okay, don't go straight into stretches. You'll find that those muscles won't thank you for it. So warm up in some way first. Okay, now we're going to combine the heel and the toe taps. We're going to do the right leg first, then the left leg. So again, this requires a bit of balance, so hold on to something, have a chair in front of you if you need to. And you're going to go into a little bit of a squat. So it can be a mini squat for you, or go lower if you're really keen. Relax upper body, and then tap your heel in front, toe to the side. We've got enough space, toe behind, come forwards a bit. So heel, toe, toe, and back. Stay nice and low. So heel, toe, toe, and back. Stay at the same, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, that's it. Heel, toe, toe, one more, stay low, heel, toe, toe, and back, and lift up. Difficult talking and exercising at the same time, but I'm getting the hang of it. And again, stay nice and low into that mini squat. And same again, other side, if I've got room, yes. So heel, toe to the side, toe behind, and back. Stay low. Heel, toe, toe behind, and back. Heel, toe, toe behind, and back. Heel, toe to the side, toe behind, back. Two more, heel, toe, toe, and last one, heel, toe, toe, together, and back up. Well done, good. Toughen those knees a little bit, but it's good strengthening for those knees. And again, just marching, keeping the blood flowing, keeping a little bit of a pace. And try and roll those shoulders. Let's warm up those arms a little bit now. So rolling shoulders, and then drawing circles with those elbows. Try and keep your feet moving. It's a bit of a coordination challenge in itself. So nice big circles with those elbows now. And feet moving, a bit like tapping your head and rubbing your tummy. Good. Nice big circles, good. And back down. Okay, now some combined stretches in standing. Hopefully you can see me, and hopefully you can see my feet. I think you can. Okay, so starting off, just getting some air into your lungs and moving those ribs around, getting some nice deep breaths. If you interlace your fingers, and press your palms up to the sky. Try and take a slow deep breath in through your nose to the base of your lungs. Press your ribs out as you breathe in. Good, breathe out, press your palms a little bit higher. And again, slow deep breath in. Push your ribs out as you breathe in. And breathe out, palms a little bit higher. Last one, slow deep breath in through your nose. Press your ribs out to the side as you breathe in. Breathe out, palms up to the sky, and then circle those arms around, back down to the floor. Good, we're going to do the same again. You're going to come up onto your toes. So, to make it a little bit more challenging for your hips, I'm going to get you to bring your toes together, if you can, for balance. You know, if you need to for balance, take your feet apart. That's the most important thing. You're not going to fall over. But to want to challenge your balance a little bit, try and bring those feet together. And then, if you can, your feet apart, so your toes apart, so your heels are together, like a ballerina. Dare I say it? Let's just put off all the guys in the audience. Okay, so press those palms up to the sky, then come up onto your toes if you can. Lift those heels. Good, tuck your tummy in to support your spine, and to help keep your balance. Good, deep breath in. Out, palms up higher. And again, slow deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Stay on those toes if you can. If that's too challenging, just take those heels to the floor. Last one, slowly in through your nose. Out, reach up nice and high. And circle those arms down, squash those heels together as you come back down. Well done. And we're just going to do a few more of those, that foot series, those foot movements, just to work on the balance, and also it can help to open up those hips. So, upper body nice and relaxed, and yeah, hold on to something if you need to. Again, keeping those toes apart, heels together in your comfortable range. Just come up onto those toes, balance, keep that upper body nice and relaxed, and then push those heels together as you come back down. Lovely, again, up onto those toes, balance, and then squash those heels together as you come back down. You'll feel it in your glutes here, which is good. They're the muscles that look after your hips. So again, come up onto your toes, feel those thighs working, feel those glutes working, and then push your heels together as you come back down. Two more, coming up onto those toes, relax floppy arms, heels together, coming back down. And one more, coming up onto those toes, and down with those heels together. Well done, shake those legs. Okay, challenging those hips a little bit more, but always work in your comfortable range. All of these exercises are designed to be ideally a bit of a challenge, out of your comfort zone hopefully, but they should not be agony, and you certainly shouldn't be battling through pain throughout them. So modify it, take it down a level, or leave some out if you need to and build up. Okay, so hopefully you can see my feet. Yeah, I'm going to have toes facing forwards to start with. Check I've got enough space. And what we're going to do is just start opening up those hips. So you're going to lunge from side to side. I'm going to probably go a little bit wider. So I'm going to go as wide as is fairly comfortable for me. So lunging one side and then the other. So straightening my knee and pushing my weight across. Good. I'm going to push my heel down with that leg to shift my weight over and straighten this knee. And then same again the other side. Really drive that heel into the floor to shift your weight over. Right, I'm going to try and keep my head on the same level. It's helpful to see myself actually. And try and keep nice and low as I shift my weight over from side to side, so that pelvis should stay on the same level as well. Good. Nice and slow, nice and controlled, which actually makes it more difficult. I also have very slippy socks on, so that's an extra challenge for me. Good. And then push and shift your weight over to the side, getting that knee straight. And once more. Gliding across. And last on this side, so drive that heel into the ground, shift your weight over, and then come back to the centre, so straighten both knees, look where your feet are. Sometimes they creep further and further apart, so bring them in if you need to. Okay, well done. Keep rolling those shoulders to just ease off the tension that tends to gather in our shoulders when we do most things. We're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to add in some arm movements now. So again, work in your comfortable range, or if you want to challenge yourself, take those legs a little bit further apart. And then same thing again, you're going to lunge over to the side and then reach up and over with the other arm. So you're kind of trying to get a diagonal, get a nice stretch all the way through that right side for me now. Pushing heel into floor, reaching with the same arm. Good, come back to the centre, circle that arm down and glide across, shifting your weight over, then keeping that heel on the floor, reach up and over with the other arm, really trying to point those fingers and get all of this in line. Good, push and shift your weight over again, circle that arm down, circle the other one up, reaching up as high as you can over to the side, pushing that heel to the floor. And again, shift your weight back, circle that arm, reach up and over. Remember to breathe. And take a deep breath in this position actually. Expanding those ribs. Breathe out, circle down, shifting back to the center. One more time, the other side. Shift your weight over to the other leg. Circle that arm up and over and reach. And deep breath into your ribs to expand that rib cage on the right side. And as you breathe out, a little bit of extra stretch, and then shift your weight back to the center. Good stuff. Wiggle those feet together, breathe those hips in, and shake those legs out. You can do a little micro kind of circle with those hips, like hula hooping. I haven't actually ever hula hooped, but I imagine it's a bit like this. And shake those legs. And shake out the muscle tension in your upper body. Another series that can be good for your balance and also incorporates quite a nice stretch through your body. This one starts off in a squat position. So feet hip width apart, looking down at your toes. Just make sure those knees aren't coming over your toes when you bend into a squat. And think about pushing your bottom out as you come down into a squat. And again, you can start with just a little mini squat. You can start in a full squat. It's really depending on you and picking your level. Okay, so I'm going to go mid-level, just so I can actually do it. Going to a squat. Yeah, knees are not over my toes, they're in line with my feet. Arms forwards to counterbalance as well, and I can feel it, yes, certainly in my glutes. So I'm going to challenge myself some more. I'm going to lift my heels, so I'm on my toes. If that's too much for you, just stay in a normal squat, and then reach up in a V shape up towards the sky. So straighten those elbows, chest up. If you can, stay on your toes. And then see if you can take those elbows to the side and just touch your ears. Then shrug your shoulders up to your ears, take them down, reach up, circle your arms down to the side and sink your heels to the floor. Good, and again, down into your squat, maybe go lower if you want to. Lift those heels, reach up in a V shape, touch your ears, shrug your shoulders, down, reach up, circle those arms, sink your heels, and one more, down into that squat. We're going to go slowly now because it is much more difficult. Reach up in that V shape, good, ears, shoulders, down, reach up, circle those arms, sink your heels, back down, well done. Shake it out. I think a nice little series that. Okay, we're just going to now do a few of our traditional leg stretches. Particularly your hamstrings and inner thighs can get really quite tight with SpA, so they can be quite stubborn and take a little bit of stretching out. So they are quite long stretches, but you can abridge them and but do make sure you go to the end of range with all the stretches. So all you need is a chair. If you want to, you can just use the floor. It's a bit more challenging on the chair, but see how you go. And if it's too much, if it puts you off balance, then just use the floor. So, looking at your chair, we're going to start off stretching your hamstrings. Let's go a bit further back so you can see me. So starting off, right heel on the chair, keep that right knee straight and fold forwards from your hips, pushing your bottom out. Okay, go close to something if you need to hold on for balance. And then folding in from those hips, keeping that chest up. Take a deep breath in, pushing your ribs out as you breathe in. Breathe out and lean into this stretch a little bit more. So bottom out, chest forwards, feeling the stretch on the back of your thigh, on those hamstring muscles. Again, deep breath in.
I'm reminding
Breathe
you.
out,
Lean down.
into the stretch. And slow deep breath in. Breathe out,
I'm reminding
lean
you.
in a little bit further.
Lean
And
down.
take that leg off the chair. Well done. Take a rest. Okay, shake those legs out. Then we're going to do the same thing, other side. So, left heel on the chair now. Keep that knee straight, fold forwards from those hips. Bottom out, chest up. So, you're feeling the stretch in the back of your thigh. Keep that knee straight. And then take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. all the way to the base of your lungs, and then fold a bit further into the stretch as you breathe out. Good. Slow deep breath in again. As you breathe out, go further into the stretch, so folding from those hips. And again, slowly in through your nose. Breathe out, folding forwards into the stretch, and hold it there. Then soften that knee to take the stretch up. Get your balance, take your foot off the chair. Well done, shake out. Okay, same principle. Again, just use the floor for this one. We're going to do the inner thigh stretch. This is how we tend to do it using the chair in the NASS group. And so right foot on the chair, and then you're bending your supporting leg to increase the stretch. So you feel the stretch on the inside of your thigh. That is quite a big stretch, and it's quite a challenge for this supporting leg. So hold on if you need to. Good. Slow deep breath in. Try and expand your lower ribs as you breathe in. Breathe out, lower into the stretch. And again, slowly in through your nose. Breathing to those ribs. Breathe out, come down a bit lower. And again, slowly in through your nose. Breathing out, this leg should be working really hard. Go down into the stretch, hold it for a little bit longer. Good. Hopefully this leg is wobbling a little bit, that means it's working hard. So slowly come up out of that stretch, slowly bend this knee to take the stretch off, and wiggle that foot off the chair as you go. Now if you're feeling the strain on the inside of your knee during that stretch, just think of turning those feet up to the ceiling a little bit more. So you should feel it here. It's not a knee stretch, that one. So you can just make these little adjustments so you're feeling it in the right place. Okay, same stretch, other side. Swap over. Make sure I've got enough room, just about. Left foot on the chair, and then bend that supporting leg to increase the stretch. For some people that will be enough of a stretch, but if you want to take it to another level, bend that supporting leg so you're feeling the stretch on the inside of your thigh. Knee straight, think of your posture as well. Then slow deep breath in through your nose, pushing your ribs out as you breathe in. Breathe out. Go lower into the stretch. And again, slowly in through your nose. Breathe out, go a little bit lower. And again, slowly in through that nose. And out. Sinking into the stretch. Hold it. And then slowly come up out of the stretch when you're ready. And wiggle that foot off the chair. Soften that knee to get your balance. Good. Shake it out, shake those legs, give them a pat. You've worked hard. So, last set of muscles we're going to stretch are your hip flexor muscles. So, really important set of muscles to stretch these ones. They go from your lower back to your thigh bone. If your hip flexors are tight or shortened, they can pull you forwards. So, keeping them nice and lengthened and stretched can improve your posture or maintain your posture. So this is how you do it. Using the chair, you can put your knee on the chair, then start pass with the other leg. If your knee gets sore, and I've got a cushion on my chair because my knee does get a little bit sore. So cushion it if you need to. So I'm stretching my right hip flexors now. You can also just do this in step standing. So I would do it like this in step standing. Okay. I think you get a bit of a stronger stretch with the chair. So step past with your left leg. And then think of pushing those hips forwards as you lunge onto that front leg. Try and keep that weight back, getting the stretch through your hips. Okay, now I'm feeling it down the front of my right thigh for sure. Okay, slow deep breath in. Push those ribs out as you breathe in, and breathe out, lunging a bit further into the stretch. And again, slowly in through your nose. Out through your mouth, lunging a bit further, keeping those hips facing forwards. And again, slowly in through your nose, breathing in. Breathe out, lunge a little bit further, leaving that back leg behind. Hold it for a little bit longer, and then Slowly come back onto that back leg to take the stretch off and get your balance. Good. So yeah, for sure, I was feeling it down here. That's where you should be feeling it. And then same thing, other leg. So last one now. Again, just do this in step standing if you want to. Hold on to something if you need to. And left knee on the chair, step past the chair with your right leg. And then I'm going to lunge onto that front leg, but make sure my weight is back and my hips are facing forwards. I'm pushing through that pelvis to feel the stretch down the front of my left thigh. Good. Now slow, deep breath in through your nose. Try and expand your rib cage at the front as you breathe in. Breathe out, lunging forwards onto that front leg. Push through those hips as well. And again, slowly in through your nose. Expand those ribs at the front. Breathe out. Come in a little bit lower to the stretch. And last one. Slow, deep breath in through your nose. Send the air all the way to the base of your lungs and expand those ribs as you breathe in. Breathe out, go a little bit lower. And hold it there a little bit. Whoa. Then slowly come back onto that back leg to take the stretch off. Well done. Oh, you always feel it when you come out the stretch out a little bit more. So shake those legs out. Well done. So please have a look at some of the other videos that I've done and that should be on the NASS website. There's a series where I'm doing some neck and trunk stretches, and there'll be a nice little follow on from this video just to complete the package if you like. So good luck and thank you very much for watching.